This presentation will walk you through the steps on creating a video utilizing PowerPoint. Today's training topics will begin with script writing and why it's important. This will be followed by voiceover recording. We will discover some tips to get the most out of your voiceover recording. Graphics will focus on picture selection, highlighting keywords or phrases to strengthen and emphasize visually your main talking points. Animations and transitions. These are sometimes overused or can become busy and distracting. We will explore what to use to enrich your video. Lastly, we will look at the steps to creating a video in PowerPoint. So let's get started. Script writing. If not the most important exercise, script writing rates at the very top. So what is script writing? Script writing tells a story. It is the blueprint which introduces your presentation's topics, key points of information to be communicated, and organizes the content flow. The ultimate success or failure of your video starts and ends with script writing. Having a format to write a script is critical to laying out the content. PowerPoint's note feature was first used to lay out my thoughts and ideas on each slide. Then those slides are organized into meaningful content flow. This is referenced as a rough draft or PowerPoint draft. Once the PowerPoint draft is complete, finalize the script using Word. A template is made available to you in Document Control as an addendum. Using the Word format, itemize and define the content by slide number, voiceover number, any text or graphics used on the slide, and then add the script for the recording of the voiceover. For clarity in the text graphic column, I use T for text or G for graphic or picture. These will be utilized on the designated slides. You will utilize the finalized script as your blueprint to set up your PowerPoint slides. Each PowerPoint slide will serve as the host for the recorded voiceover. Animation of text or pictures is configured on each PowerPoint slide and synchronized with the voiceover. Now let's explore how to record a voiceover and embed the file on a slide. You'll need a microphone attached to or built into your computer. My preference is the Blue Snowball USB microphone. It's very affordable and enhances the recording quality of your voiceover. Test the microphone to make sure it is working. Adjust the sound level so your audio is easy to hear. Prepare to record the narration. Using your script, practice the presentation a couple of times so your voiceover will sound smooth. The simplest way to record audio for voiceover is to record one slide at a time. To get started, select the slide where you want to add the narration. Then go to Insert, Audio, Record Audio. This will bring up the Record Sound feature. Here's how to record a voiceover on the slide. Type a name for the voiceover narration. Use the voiceover numbers from your final script. Select Record. It's the button with the red dot. Read your script. Select Stop when you're finished recording. It's the button with the black square. Select Play to hear your voiceover. Select OK to add the audio file to the slide. Be sure to move the sound icon off screen so it isn't visible during video playback. Repeat the process on the slides requiring voiceover recording. Once you've recorded your narration, go back to the slides and listen to your voiceover. Here's how to play a narration. Select View, then Normal. Select the slide containing the voiceover you want to hear. Look for the sound icon on the slide. Hover over the sound icon and select play to preview the audio. Select pause when you're finished listening. You may need to edit the audio file's start and end times to better sync the file to the timeline. To do so, click on the sound icon on the slide. Select playback, and then trim audio. You will be able to move the green and red sound markers on the soundbar to eliminate any unneeded periods of silence at the beginning or ending of the audio file. Use the play button to review the trimming effect. Click OK to close the trim audio window. Next, let's look at a few considerations for selecting graphics for our video. Select images that are relevant and on topic. Images and graphics that you utilize should serve a purpose, whether this is to add a bit of aesthetic appeal or to illustrate an important point. Go with quality over quantity. Low-resolution graphics can have a direct impact on your video. Select high-quality graphics which will create a more visual pleasing and end-user experience. Does the image distract or engage the end user? While you want to use graphics and images that are attractive to the end user, such as detailed photos or graphics with eye-catching colors, you also want to avoid those that take the learner's focus away from the actual content. Diagrams and graphs are also useful tools in communicating complex subject matter or statistics. The goal is for your video to look cohesive, well organized, and consistent. When choosing each and every graphic or image, ask yourself if this particular selection is going to serve the overall learning objective. If not, then you may want to leave it out and opt for a more suitable visual element. There are two common reasons to use animations in our presentation. Animations help you control the pace of the delivery of your presentation. They can enhance the appearance and interest of the slides. There are different types of animations in PowerPoint. The types of animations can be summarized by the following. First is transitions. Transitions are a type of animations in between slides. You can view the transitions pane to view all possible transition effects you can use. These are ideal when you want to have a noticeable transition between two slides. Animations. Animations are animations on your slide. You can view your options in the animation pane. These are often used as action effects while you're presenting your slide. For example, an animation can be used to highlight a particular element on your slide. The key lesson in effective animations is to understand when to use animations. An easy-to-remember guide is the 80-20 rule. What 20% of your content in your presentation is the most important? That is the content that might be worthwhile for you to add animation to. When adding animations, keep it simple. One way to accomplish this is to follow this rule. Use the same animations throughout your presentation. There's no point in adding many different transitional animations for the sake of variety. In fact, the variety will often distract from what you're trying to communicate. To get started, I recommend sticking with 3 basic animations until you become more proficient in their utilization. They are as follows. Appear. To simply make an object appear in your presentation. Fade. Probably my most used animation that feels a little slicker than appear. Zoom. A good way to quickly add emphasis on an element in your slide. Let's add an animation effect to an object on a slide. Click on an object to select it on a slide. This could be an image, chart, or block of text. For this example, it's text. The word is fade. Find the Animations tab on the ribbon. Find the animation menu. See the star icons? Each one of these represent an animation effect. Click on one of the animation effects to add it to the selected object. In this example, I'm going to click on Fade so that the text will fade in. Click the animation pane icon in the menu ribbon to open the animation pane window on the timeline. Click the small down triangle to modify the animation. Change the animation from Start on Click to Start with Previous. This will make the animation automatic. To review the animation effect, you can click Play All in the animation pane to see the action on the slide, or the slideshow icon to see the action full screen. To adjust the speed of the animation, using your mouse, stretch the green bar to the desired animation timing. Review the animation effect by clicking Play All. Continue to do this until you achieve the desired timing effect. Using the animation pane to sync up your screen elements takes some practice. The more you use it, the more proficient you'll become. Now that we've covered some basic concepts of animation, let's look at how to create our video. Now we're ready to turn our PowerPoint presentation into a video. So be sure to save all of your recent work in PowerPoint's presentation format. Click File, Export, Create Video. In the first drop-down box under the Create a Video heading, select the video quality that you want. This pertains to the resolution of the finished video. The higher the video quality, the larger the file size. For this video, I used Full HD 1080 pixels. The Ultra HD 4K option is only available if you're using Windows 10. The second drop-down box under the Create a Video heading tells whether your presentation includes narration and timings. If you have recorded a time narration, by default the value is Use Recorded Timings and Narrations. If you haven't recorded time narration, by default the value is Don't Use Recorded Timings and Narrations. The default time spent on each slide is 5 seconds. You can change that timing in the seconds to spend on each slide box. To the right of the box, click the up arrow to increase the duration, or click the down arrow to decrease the duration. Once you have your video quality settings selected, click Create Video. In the File Name box, enter a file name for the video. Browse for the folder that will contain this file. In the Save As Type box, choose either MPEG-4 Video or Windows Media Video. I chose MPEG-4 to create this video. And then click Save. Once your video has been created, go to the Designer folder location. Double-click the file to play your newly created video. That's it. In this video, we have covered script writing, your blueprint which governs your content and video's flow. Voiceover recording, how to get the most out of your recording. Graphics, using pictures and text to strengthen and emphasize your main talking points. Animations and transitions, the basics of enriching your video using 3 simple animations. And the steps to creating a video in PowerPoint. Thank you for watching How to Create a Video Utilizing PowerPoint.